It's yours truly, Big Out the quarterback from QB Talk the podcast. Get in where you fit in. Boy, I'm excited today. Guess who we got in the building, man? We got my dog Aych. And check this out. I know y'all know him, but I don't think you know him. So today, we gonna speak on it, man. Aych, man, talk to my audience, man.
What's up, man? We good. How y'all, man? We here with the QB.
Man, look here, right? We ain't gonna even play with it. We gonna get right into it. Because it's 5 things, right, that I want everybody to know about you that they may not know.
Okay.
All right?
This seems like it's going to be good.
Man, no. Watch this.
Yeah.
Now, I'm super excited about the festival, right? But we ain't going to get to that just yet. Loud on 7th, that's a big deal. Everybody going to be there, but everybody better be there. But that ain't what I want to talk about right now.
That's a nice hat, by the way.
No, that's where I'm going. First of all, man, you feel me? Man, how did you get into the hat thing, man? Just talk to them. Hold up. Let me not disrespect it.
No.
Tell people about the brand. And I need to know how you got into that because remember, at first I just thought you was a nice dude, great promoter, and I thought you had bars. So I liked you as an artist.
I could rap a little bit.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But the hat thing threw me off. Talk to my people, man.
So the hat thing kind of started with the festival.
Okay.
So we, after the first year of the festival, we was going to drop some hats for the next year for merch. COVID hit. We sitting on all these hats. So, I put online like, hey, man, should I hold them out for next year or should I? That was the one with the 813 on it.
Okay.
And I just wanted to know, hey, should we sell them or should we keep them for next year? I want one. Okay. I got a couple followers on internet.
Make no mistake about it.
So we breezed through a couple hundred of them joints, and I'm like,
okay,
hold up. Let me try a different color.
Right.
Ran through them.
Right.
Listen, I only got to sell a couple things before I understand.
Okay. You paying attention.
LL see me up, you know what I mean? Like, let's make it a business.
Right.
So, we kind of made it a business. I got with my guy, my childhood friend. He has the plug, man. He's the guy with the clothing, hats, all that. At first, I ain't really trusted because I'm a hat collector.
Right.
And I'm like, man, if that quality ain't A1, I don't want no gas station hats, man.
That's real.
So he's like, nah, I got the plug. So they came, I seen them, I was in love.
Right.
We started working on the logo, combining the 3 Tampa teams. So we combined the 3 Tampa teams and just put it out there. Would y'all want to see these on a hat or a hoodie or something? I went and had a hoodie done. And it was like, yo, you got the hats? You got them on a hat?
Right.
No, but I will.
By tomorrow.
Yeah. So we mocked that thing up. Got rolling with that, Now I got a hat company.
Man, look, everywhere I go, when I wear your hats, people always ask me about them. Yeah. And bro, the quality there because bro, I got 150 hats. You feel me? And my whole catch is I still ain't hit y'all with that new one. Now that tan one I got, we ain't gonna even talk about that. Yeah. That's gonna kill them. But that's this weekend.
Nah, we gonna ramp up right before the holidays. We gonna drop a lot of stuff. We getting the website should be up in like a week or 2.
Okay.
But we doing our thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So watch this. We ain't gonna let them off the hook. Now we can get into the loud. All right.
Okay.
So loud on 7.
Mm-hmm.
I got 3 real questions. Right.
Got you.
Why should an artist, a label, an entity, or a brand, why should they support Loud on 7?
Man, because it's the thing to do. It's like,
it's only right.
You wanna be where it's at. You want your artist to be where it's at. You want your artist to be seen. You want your artist to be to engage with new people that might not know them. Like that's kind of what you want. Like I want this festival to be the place where people discover the new guy. It's not all about the major, the guy that's already made it.
Right.
We would love to have them, but I would really want those guys that's on their way up.
Right.
I want it to be that festival where, you up and coming, you want to be here. This is where you want to be at. Okay. The guys that can help you, they're going to be in the building too. No doubt. Great networking. I think it's great networking.
Okay. And this is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
By you being an artist and really being an advocate for the artist,
right?
Did you have, in terms of your planning of Loud on 7th, did you have some of that in mind just from your personal experiences through your journey?
What do you mean as far as what? Like
in terms
performing?
No, I'm saying, so think about when you were really, really active being an artist, right? And so you were looking for opportunities and platforms and places to be seen. So in the planning phase of the Loud on 7th, with the mission statement attached to that.
Oh, yeah.
So your artistry kind of came into play in terms of planning it.
Yeah, we was out in Atlanta at A3C one year.
Okay.
And it was so many of us. It was like, I want to say it was like 20, 30 of us. Mm-hmm. And I was just, why are we not doing this in Tampa? Why we gotta drive 7 hours to go to this? Like, I mean, I still love it, but why don't we got our own? We have the infrastructure, we have the clubs, and I've worked at every hip hop club in Ybor.
Right.
Literally. Like, I have the relationships. Why am I not doing it? Right. So I started planning it probably like 5 years before it kicked off.
Right.
So, it was more so like I always do events that I would want to be a part of.
Okay.
And I was like, I got to create this.
Right. And see, and this is my thing. You touched on something that I know is going to help some of my audience, right?
Okay.
It took you 5 years to actually start it, but you were kind of tweaking the plan.
Yeah, always. I do that. I plan events that it just waiting for the right time, place, opportunity, venue. I have events that I know will kill, but it's, I haven't met the right people to do them with yet, the right places. I don't have the budget to do it yet, but yeah, give me a couple $, man. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Well, watch this, man. So
Tampa gonna be that hub, man.
No. Hold up. Say it one more time.
Tampa's gonna be the hub. It's. Listen, they're gonna have to wipe me off this earth before it won't be.
Okay. And so watch this, right? We know how much planning and how much time actually goes into doing a festival, because you're dealing with a lot of people, a lot of personalities, events. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How are you able to balance that? Right now, this is a real question.
Okay.
To balance that, and bro, you still been doing events this year, so you still been actively making events happen, but you got the big dog coming up with the festival.
I mean, now it's more so like muscle memory to an athlete.
Okay.
The first year was crazy. The first year we talking like up till 6 a.m.
Right.
Back up at 10, going crazy.
Right.
I think I just had my son, so it was kind of just like it was kind of strenuous.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's more so like it's kind of that way again this year, because we went from 4 days to 7 days this year.
Right.
So
expansion, y'all heard them. Expanded. Okay, then. Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of like I just always keep in my mind one brick at a time.
Right.
When they say, to build a perfect wall, you don't think about the wall. You just one perfect brick.
That's real.
One perfect brick at a time. And then you look up, you got the wall. So that's how I kind of calm myself down when I'm getting overwhelmed or, I got a lot to do. It's like, nah, we one brick at a time. Just knock it out, and then we'll go to the next one. The biggest thing is, having a checklist. Checklists are huge for me.
Come on, man. And I call it a to-do list. You call it a checklist, but it's the same thing.
Yep. Knock each one out.
And some people will say that that's old school, but you have to have knowledge yourself to know what works for you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that there's no other way. I mean, I don't know what the new school way is.
Hey, you talking to a guy that use sticky notes, so you
same.
So it's
you gotta see my. Listen, my house is dry erase boards, sticky notes,
right.
Thumbtack papers to the.
Okay.
I got notes. I got like notes in my bathroom.
Right.
Like just motivational stuff. Like one of them just say, "Go get it."
Right.
It's not coming to you.
That's it. And look. That's a daily affirmation for you.
Right.
And so that's why the main purpose and goal of this podcast is for people to see the other side of my guest, so that they can pick out what they need on their journey to say, oh, okay. Like one of my guests, he's still working 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You feel me?
A lot of them do.
Right.
A lot of
them. So you feel me? And there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it.
Because I don't want people to come over here, be a full-time entrepreneur, have the headaches, the stress, and the anxiety, and the bills, and the collections. Like, that's a lot.
I couldn't imagine, man. I could not imagine.
See, that's a lot.
I couldn't. I mean, and some people have different vices, and they have different obligations. Like, you know, my girl free up a lot of time for me, bro.
Right.
Like,
right.
She, you know, she handle a lot of stuff with the kids. She's stress free.
Right.
Everybody ain't got all that.
Man,
you know, when you got when you got that luxury, you know, you get to move a little, you know, with a cleaner head
and a little freer. But watch this. And so I'm gonna touch on this before we get out of here. How important is it either to have the right support system or the right spouse or significant other?
Very, very. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. You need the clearest road that you can get, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's good to have a big team. I got a lot of support this year from people that I've never had support from ever.
Right.
So which is a blessing.
Right.
You know, me and you actually get into it this year.
Right.
My man L Nice. You know, we even got Kingpin and Ferrari coming down and you know, Babs, Why Hip Hop. You know, we get into it. So it's more so like I think people are seeing what's going on, and I think that they're understanding it more.
Right.
You know, I'm not really good at explaining things to people.
Right.
I'm one of those get it done people.
Right.
So I think that now that I'm explaining it more, people are finding their way of saying I can help with that.
Right. And
that's my problem.
Right. But the catch is you stay consistent.
Oh,
So what year is this again?
4.
Yeah. Man, 5. Hold up. 4 is gonna be great.
Yeah,
but 5 gonna be stupid,
crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the most consistent person I know.
Yeah.
Like I've had the same phone number since 2002.
Yeah, there it is.
All my childhood friends is still my friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Cyphers, gonna be 18 next year.
See,
18 years doing that. You know, I'm pretty. I would like to say I'm pretty consistent.
But see, and that's a major component. Let me ask you this: do you have anybody that you want to give a shout out to before we get out of here?
Man, shout out to Tampa. Shout out to Tampa for having me. You know, I'm not from here, but they welcome me with open arms. So
and embrace you.
Yeah. I just, I'm a workaholic, but shout out to the city of Tampa and the surrounding areas. Shout out to Buckwheat. Shout out to the team, Aaron, Eric. You know what I mean?
And everybody that got something to do with it, because I do know, and I tell people all the time, I like to deal with people that A, don't have to be micromanaged, B, that know their role, and C, that's committed to the goal. Because I'm an energy person. You not working on the goal could affect my energy.
Yeah.
And when you affect my energy, we probably not gonna be able to coexist. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah.
We just not gonna be able to coexist because I'm kind of goal oriented.
Right. And you know what? I lied. I do want to say thank you to all the club owners that let us occupy that space for the festival.
Okay.
Definitely want to thank them.
Right.
Tom, Lori, Khalees. Thank you. I appreciate them. Every year they've been down.
Right.
They've been down. They've been helpful. They've looked out. But definitely shout out to them. And shout out to Bacardi this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, so Bacardi stepped up? So watch this. I'm going to give you some game, right? This unrelated to what we doing. Of course, I'm from Gainesville. I've just been out of Tampa so long I'm like a Tampa guy. Bacardi has a bat museum in a small country town right next to Gainesville called it's called the Bacardi Bat Zoo. Bruh, they really do got a 5 feet bat.
For real?
Like, so we never noticed it when we look at their logo, right?
Yeah.
That's a bat on them.
Yeah. I mean, I noticed that.
Right.
Yeah.
So watch this. They really do got a zoo that look like
wow.
Yeah, bats. Hold up. So all the exotic bats, so that's unrelated, but they got some real Florida roots. So shout out to Bacardi. You feel me?
Yeah.
But other than that, man, I just wanted to let you know, you already know I rock with you.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely want to give you your flowers because you're a person that don't beat on your chest. You just kind of do. You feel me? And even though it's not significant to y'all, I came to your game night the other night.
Yeah.
And what I saw people having fun, man. I saw people interacting. I saw people laughing. I saw people joking. You feel me? Yeah. Nobody was mad. Nobody was in there gang banging.
Right.
Like, bro, we was having fun. So even though it was a bunch of young people, it looked like a family reunion because people was in there having fun. And you is the funniest host. What's the name of the game? Not Ghetto.
The trap spelling bee.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's fun. It's something different.
Man,
you know what I mean? I like to do some, during the festival, we got a trap trivia night. Yeah.
Yeah. So, man, anything that we can do, we definitely going to make sure we get the rest of the word out.
Yeah.
But just know, man, you definitely got your flowers from me.
I
and
appreciate
look,
you,
man,
my boy.
QB Talk, the podcast, anybody that you want to send, bro, they welcome.
I got you.
You feel me? That's real.
Definitely.
This your boy, Big Amp, the quarterback. QB Talk, the podcast. Get in where you fit in.